And we're back.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. It exit is clear.
So same track as we just did, just a slightly different configuration. And a very slightly different handling car. This thing goes all over the place. This car wants to kill it around this track. If you think the Audi is a bit of a handful, this is definitely up there. Fun to drive though.
Your quickest overall.
See the back just wanting to step out every time.
Last lap time was at 102.0.
The car just doesn't like rotation, really doesn't. When it does, it loves to over rotate.
That lap time was 102.1. Your quickest overall.
Yeah, that's not saying much. Very light apex on that corner. And then just balancing the power through that one. Yeah, that is the temptation's always there to take more of that curb. Only to find that you then suddenly have a 1 second or 2 second slowdown. Not worth it. Bit of line though.
That lap was at 101.2.
If you don't take that curb right, it just pushes you out, and then you just lose way too much time through that corner. Okay, 1 second slowdown. See, just that 2 pixels too much.
You'll need to slow
Ruins
down
that
if
all
you don't
lap.
want a penalty. Activate limiter. You've had a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits.
So low 101 is definitely feasible. That's on full tank. Don't know if I want to add more rotation to the back. It already feels reasonably loose. What I'm going to do is just load my other setup. Slightly less optimized for LimeRock, and let's see what times we get. With LimeRock you actually almost need a an oval setup where the majority of the corners here are right-handers. So you sacrifice a little bit on the left-hand corners but you get a much better turn in on the right-handers. Because on this course you actually have literally only 2 left-handers.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Got lift out of it so much.
Sector 3 times okay. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1 is 3.2 seconds off the pace. That puts you 0.6 quicker than second. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 is 3.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 times quick. Sector 1 is 3.1 seconds off the pace. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
As you can see, you do need that setup just to be a bit more optimized for this track. So do you want to just do a few qualifying ones? Let's go with minimum fuel and see how we go.
There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him. Alright Jack, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 3.6 off the pace.
Okay, I think what I'll do for qualifying laps is just to push up the tire pressure a little bit, and just to get us a bit more of what the end tire pressure would have been, and we'll take it from there. Let's just pump these up a little bit more. Get a little bit more temperature into, or a little bit more tire pressure into the tires.
Pit exit looks clear.
I'm car 1 in this for my class, so definitely would need to qualify well.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
So total strength of field 1.9k, R strength of field for Outlast 1.7k. I am the highest rated driver, Shane's behind me, and we got 4 guys in class. It's going to be interesting. Let's get to qualifying.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Jacques, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Second gear through there just helps a little bit with the car rotation.
Position. That lap was at 102.1.
Just can't get it on the bar through there if you just don't have the right line.
Guy behind has just done at 102.5. You're now 0.3 ahead of P2.
That Mazda guy is very fast. Mazda around here is actually more nimble, and the Mustang you don't actually get to really put the power down as much as you'd like. But yeah, it is interesting when you get the Division 1 drivers with their Mazdas. They definitely have an advantage here that we just don't have, because there's literally 2 places where you can open the Mustang up, and yeah, I don't see us being able to pull away that easily in the race itself. But that being said, the Mazda has a much smaller tank, so the qualifying fuel that they have to carry when they're qualifying is a lot less. So you typically find their qualifying times would be faster than ours, but the actual race time is the race pace is a bit off from what we actually have. So in the class we've got a majority of Mazdas. I think we've got one If I can look at this, probably one Jetta, and then one one of those what's the names, the let's just see if he did a lap solstices. So that is the Jetta, and this guy is the Solstice. It's going to be interesting. Let's see where we end up. So I do see the three car not bothering to qualify. I wouldn't either if I was the only car in class. There's no point to it. And the Jetta is about forever slower than the Mazda is here for some reason, or the guy didn't really do his qualifying too well. But as you can see, there's a lot of really slow Mazda drivers, which will probably get reasonably close to within the 25 minutes allocated for this race. We'll see how we go. I guess the the Mazda drivers are really used to being mostly on their own. There's not too many Ford drivers at the moment for whatever reason. I think after the new tire model came out, the Mazda was way more competitive, so a lot of guys will jump into the Mazda. I just prefer the Ford, and the fact that you can throw it around a bit, which makes it a lot more fun to drive. I tend to find with the Mazdas, there's a lot more argy-bargy and knockabouts happening, and people being bumped off, especially around these really tight tracks. So I prefer not to do the Mazdas around these types of tracks. In a field of this many Mazdas, you're one little accident and you'll be right at the back, and then you have to fight your way through the pack again, which is near impossible if you want to have a reasonably clean race. Also, the Mazda, every little bump you get just slows you down immensely. We've got about 13 seconds to go in qualifying. I don't see us dropping out of that lead position soon, so we will start on pole for our class. And
that's the end of the session. You're on pole. Well done.
And Tom will be on pole for his class. Our aim for the race, obviously, pull away early, get a good space between us and Shane, and then see if we can get a reasonable pace up, keep it clean, and drive away. That's really where I want to be. So we'll see how we go. I do like my setup around the track. I do feel that I can easily do 101s most of the time. I can do 101 101 2s or 101 3s easily. I don't think Shane will be able to do that, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll wait about 40 seconds out, and then we'll join the grid. It is a flying start, so we do want to get our start right, and try as much as possible to pull away cleanly and get some distance between myself and Shane. Anyway, so let's jump in.
Yeah, good luck everyone.
We're starting on the inside of the corner. Obviously don't want to be in this position as we come down the straight next time. Want to have a little bit of distance between me and Shane, and have the ability to brake slightly earlier.
The track
But a good
temp
run
is
into
23
the
Celsius.
double right-handers.
You're in pole. You need to follow the safety car in the left lane.
Some temperature into those brakes.
Okay, Jacques, get ready. Go, nail it. Perfect start, mate. This is great.
See, overdriving out of that corner. I'll tell you, I'm cold tires anyway. That's just what I needed. Bit of a gap between us and the guys there behind us.
Number 10, are you really that stupid? You have a damaged car and you still dive 1 point.
The guy behind has just done a 102.7.
night car's quite fast.
You've just done a 102.0. The guy behind has just done a 101.3.
Yeah, it doesn't help you, mate, doing the fastest lap, mate, if you're just gonna go off the track next lap. He's got the pace, but you're getting that pace at a massive compromise to his ability to drive the car for 25 minutes. I can't believe somebody's name is Pythagoras.
The gap to Nichols
Pythagoras
behind is now 4.7 seconds. You're catching up with the slower class cars now. Car left. Still there. Clear left. That's 20 minutes.
Really?
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag.
Dude, you just dive bombed me, and then I'll try to leave you space, and you just blinked into me.
Wow, what a peanut.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have dive bombed there. You were waiting in the first part of the corner, and then you just send it. I can't disappear there.
It wasn't really a great pace to overtake.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
When I'm already committed to the corner, I really can't move anywhere.
Blue flag.
No, this car's toast. Totally toast. There's just nothing I'm going to be able to do to it. That just sucks. I had half a good chance of a good win there. Freaking heck. Yeah, I'd love to know how that happened. So I thought he left me space, and then I braked. And I very slowly and carefully went around him. And then he just accelerated and took me out. Wow. That was a winning move right there. That is a winning move right there. Supposed to have had a what's the name, a fast repair, but it doesn't seem like that actually activated properly. Now I have to jump out 3 laps down, I think. See what conditions the car's in. That is really frustrating. Yeah, as you can see, it's not going to drive. Not that way anyway. So I'm 2 laps down with 2 minutes of repairs. That's just going to end up costing me a massive amount. I don't know what that guy was thinking, but anyway. He surrendered the corner and then just proceeded to drive through me. I don't know. I really don't know. What I don't understand is he's the only guy in his class. He's not racing anybody. He may as well have just backed out of that.
The leader has just done a 101.1.
But I don't know. Sometimes logic is just a superpower, I think. See what conditions the car is in.
Okay, Jacques, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Oh, that one's a bit of a mess. Right rear. Left rear. Oh no, a whole. Everything is out of whack at the moment, I think. There's no point. There's just no point to this, really. Yeah, you're gonna know when it does that to your right rear tire, you ain't going anywhere. And it was was definitely looking very hopeful. Yeah, right rear tire still in no condition to go anywhere. I'm going to check what condition everything is in now. No, not going to risk it. Just going to go more and more incidents and we're just going to kill our safety rating. So I'm just going to quit. There's no point to this. Really no point to that. I'm just going to end up frustrating myself and getting away more incidents. Let's look at something else to do while we wait. I do hate getting murdered around these tracks where you obviously have a very good lead and then in a slow car then ends it for you. I've had that happen 2 or 3 times this season already. Sorry, in last season around shorter tracks where especially with the faster cars, the guys behind just don't check their relatives. And I literally had a guy that as I came past him turned right into me because he thought I was trying to fighting for a position, and then told me that I had blinked. Same thing with this. Oh, I blinked in and blinked out, which is absolute bull. But anyway, let's jump into a bit of oval racing just for fun. Need to calm it down a bit after that.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, good. No problem.
The pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour. New fastest lap for Smith, 18.6. There's traffic behind, take care. The leader has just done a car high. Clear high. The leader's just done a 17.5. P11. Car outside. Clear outside. B6. That puts you 0.5 off the leader's pace. That was a 18.0. Inside. Clear low. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Car high, P4, clear high, got a car outside, that's your best lap in this session. That was a 17.7, you're clear outside. That's your quickest lap. You're now 0.1 off the pace. That lap was a 17.6. You're currently 0.1 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 17.6.
Short track racing is totally bonkers, and I really don't care where I end up with this because it's not a series I do as a serious thing. It's just for a bit of fun.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. New fastest lap for Bean, 18.1. That's a new fastest lap for Bean, 18.1. Your quickest overall. The guy behind has just done a 18.3. Your lap time was 17.4. Car low. He's still there. Inside's clear. That last lap was a 18.0. Checkered flags out. P1. That's the end of the session, P1. The track temperature is falling. It's now 40 Celsius.
I want to bring out 14 to 1, and I do want to bring down the brake bias a little bit. Let's do that.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. P2. The leader has just done a 17.5.
Sitting in the lead, well, not by much. There will be somebody coming through, I suspect. I'm highest rated driver here for whatever reason. I see 3 or 4 laps. Where's the average once the tires start dropping off?
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
I don't think anyone understood what you said, bro. Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, no, you'll get ranked on this. So just don't hit no one. Try to keep it clean. Yeah, this would be slower, but just if you want, if you want to improve and gain SR, then yeah, just stay at the back, man. I don't even bother qualifying in races like this because you just get fucking raped, get wiped out in the first corner.
Anyway, yeah.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, boys. Have fun. Try to keep it nice and clean.
Famous last words.
Good luck, fellas.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Good luck there, Braddles.
Thanks, Muscles.
You do have a free reset here, but
Let's keep it
comes
clean,
at
child.
losing quite a bit of,
Nice.
losing about a lap just to do that. Sometimes 2. Anyway, let's see how we go. 40 laps of craziness is about to ensue.
That's pole. 40 laps. Follow the pace car
Oh,
in the
someone
inside
just
column.
fucking popped their car. The guts out of it. But imagine not being able to survive a fucking pace lap. We didn't even start the pace lap yet. What a shit track this is, hey?
Nah, that's all, man. You just done left a couple times.
Oh, I did, yeah, this is my first race on it, so it's just, you know, I was racing all, like, all running with
Okay,
Charlotte.
mate, get ready.
Charlotte is large
Green,
for
green,
these
green.
cars, but this is tiny.
It's all about balancing the car. And not overdriving it.
You're in the lead. The guy behind has just done a
That's a fucking
17.6.
funny paint job there, Travis. Like an art piece, excellent.
You've just done a 17.6. The gap behind is now 2.2 seconds. We're setting the pace. That lap time was 17.3.
Oh, that was close.
Got a car high. He's still there. Clear high. The gap behind is now 2.5 seconds. You've just done a 17.5. Your lap time was at 17.5.
Thanks for that.
A little brush brake to balance the car.
The gap behind is now 3.7. You're matching race pace, this is good. quickest right now. That lap was a 17.5.
Fuck, I'm
The
glad
gap
I didn't
behind is
hit you
now
then, bro.
outside. Clear high. Your last lap time was at 17.7. Car high. Still there. Clear high. Got a car high. Clear high.
Thanks, Tim.
The gap behind is now 5.0 seconds.
Go
Right,
low
Jack,
when you come
that's
through
half
grab.
distance. Fuel levels are fine. You've just done a 17.8.
darling.
Your last lap time was at 17.8. Got a car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear high.
Fortunately, the car still tracks straight.
The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds. That last lap was at 17.8.
Go low P1.
Car outside. You're clear outside.
Not too bad.
Your lap time was at
Nice, Ferrari.
17.9. That lap time was 17.9.
Fortunately, this is not a track where you need a lot of downforce
You
or
can
straight
paint
line
it, man.
speed.
Yeah,
There's a car exit in
yours
the
is
pits.
very familiar too.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds. That lap was at 17.9. Car high. He's still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear high. That lap was at 18.1. Your lap time was 18.0.
Number 12, can I go past, please?
The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds.
Thanks, mate.
Track temps increasing. It's now 54 Celsius. You've just done a car outside. Morris has been disqualified. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Okay, Jacques, you want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high. The gap behind is now 1.7 seconds. Outside. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Clear high. Pit lane speed limit is 48
That is
kilometers
the
per hour.
worst thing I've
Watch your
ever
mirrors,
seen
there's
in
a
my
car
life.
approaching. Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve the penalty.
Yeah.
P2, car high. Hold your line. Clear high.
You guys get taken out. That sucks.
We've got 2 laps to come in for this penalty.
Hey Jeremy, any chance I can just get by, please?
Sorry, but I've had a lot of people who are behind me by a
Box
lap
in,
and they're
4,
still fighting me, so I can
3,
only imagine what you're dealing with.
2, 1. Box now.
Oh, I just got to serve another minute penalty for that incident with that guy. So it's fun. Good fun.
Hill has just been disqualified.
It's not a grudge match, boys. If someone hits you, don't fucking hit him back.
Okay, Jacques, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Wrong this game.
Let's see what we can do after our speeding.
Watch your speed. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
I think that's actually the end of the race, really. Well, that was crazy. Let's look at those incidents, because I can't believe that guy just parked it right in front of me. Got himself disqualified for that, I think. Yeah, it's a crazy night. Crazy night. Couldn't even make it around the first corner. This is the guy I think who parked it right in front of me. He was looking at various ways of totally destroying people. Oops. I mean, you can see that number 4 car. Number 4 car. That wasn't very nice. Yeah, he got himself disqualified, I think. I actually am going to report him, I think, for that one. This is a fun race, but yeah, you don't do that. I mean, when somebody's on the path to pass you, you don't go out of your way to try and destroy them. So let's see where the other incident was. Yeah, that was a bit of retribution. Well deserved, I think. Let's see where my other one was. Still finished 6th. Probably not the worst. That's a number 8 car. Yeah, I definitely will be reporting him as well. I think they need a bit of a talking to about their racing skill. Anyway, let's look at the results. I will save as replay because I am going to report this guy. Let's look at results. Oh, lost 0.05. Sorry, lost 5 I rating. Don't care about that. We lost 0.07 safety rating. Don't care about that. We definitely had the fastest lap by some margin. And we were well on our way to a win until we had a few guys like this guy just stop it right in front of us for no good reason. Number one, and then the other guy took us out, which is Travis Lewis. So I will be reporting it to them. We're all good to go. Anyway, I do want to jump into the IMSA GTE at Sebring. It'll be a whole mess of its own, but let's see how we go. I do want to see how much safety rating I lost from that previous result, so let's look at that. Lost 0.32 safety rating, lost 96 I rating because of where we ended up. Yeah, it sucked. And I'll definitely be reporting that guy as well, because he went out of his way to really make it an absolute nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to quickly pause the stream, and when we come back, about 20 seconds, I just want to get YouTube to roll over the video. We'll jump into some practice for the IMSA GTE.